Welcome back, everyone. Well, we've got to the start of the new season. A little later than I had planned. I wanted to get this up yesterday, but hopefully we'll get it out on the Thursday, which is the day I'm recording this. Which, as luck would have it, I've got the day off. The university's shut, so brilliant. Anyway, it's been a long close season. We've done some deals, so let's go and introduce you to the changes to the squad. Okay, as you can see, it is opening day. We've got newly promoted Goztepe and a little more on them later because they have been involved in our transfer dealings. That's the scouting page. I always get that wrong. What we can show you, let's go through the exits first. Mitchell van Bergen, we arranged a deal to get him gone. He's a winger and we just don't use them anymore. So 575,000 for him, not too bad. Everyone else who's gone has gone on a loan, so we haven't really lost any of the core of last season. And you might remember me saying I thought at the end of last season we were looking like we weren't that bad a side. We were half decent. So hopefully the few additions will be what we need to push us over the edge. Now, we have, as you can see, spent a little bit of money, some of it on Dogan Alemdar here, who is a big upgrade at goalkeeper. I'm hoping for big things from Dogan. He did not play well in our last friendly, which admittedly was against Bundesliga opposition, and to be honest, we should be outclassed by pretty much any Bundesliga side. And we were. But yeah, he is considerably better than what we had last season. So very happy with that, especially 275 grand is a snip for a player of this quality, I think. Now, left wing back was another position we did not have much in the way of depth. We've spent a bit of money to try and rectify that. And Kerim Çalhanoğlu, so we've gone Turkish, bringing someone home, well, Turkish-German, but counts as Turkish for us. Solid physicals, basically solid all round. Not the best marker, but he's been doing a decent job in pre-season, as you can see, averaging over a 7. Got an assist to his name, so hoping for big things from him. He will be my starter. Now, those of you who watched the South Coast Showdown may be familiar with the next name on this list, Mr. Kieran Dowell, who we signed for Southampton, you might remember, in that save. And for us, he is going to be a fabulous advanced playmaker, I think. I've already seen some lovely little touches from him in pre-season. And granted, most of the opposition wasn't great, and the one team that was half decent, Hoffenheim, he didn't play well in. Although I did tinker with his individual instructions and asked him to roam from position. Maybe he didn't like doing that. I don't know. I've stopped asking it of him now. But yeah, he has shown a couple of lovely little passes and he's scored a couple of times. So very happy with the way Kieran is settling in. And he is, again, much better than what we had. Now, this next lad, Ukrainian boy, a little bit of a punt. He was free. And he was on dirt cheap wages, as you can see, 21 grand a year. So he's not magnificent. I've been trying to arrange a loan for him. I can't get one at the moment. He's not actually registered in the squad because I don't really have a sort of position for him to play, particularly at the moment. He's okay as an advanced playmaker, but he's not really the sort of quality we're looking for yet. But he was more sort of someone I got in for free, thinking that, well, we might be able to get a bit of money for him down the line. So we shall see. And if I could get him out on loan somewhere, we might be able to improve him and then get a bit more money for him. But so far, no luck. Now, another goalkeeper, Omer Birkan Kamchi. He's about the same sort of quality as Alp Arda. But we need 3 goalkeepers in the squad, apparently. That's the rules. So... And he is much better than the third choice we had last season. So, yeah. So I've got 2 solid backups that I'm happy to put in. I mean, neither of them's great, but they can both do a job at this sort of level. I mean, it says he's a leading 2-league player. I think his attributes are better than that, and I think the game's doing him down a bit there, to be honest. And also nice and cheap on the wages. Now, what we also needed was centre-backs, because you may remember I said Collie was going to be let go. He was getting old. His pace had gone. So we needed a couple more, being as we play 3 at the back. We've now got 6, one of whom is English-Albanian Maldini Kakuri. And yeah, he is good in the air, strong, aggressive. Basically, he's got all the attributes we want, really. Bravery's a smidge on the low side, but I think, you know, also not too bad on the wages front, and with room to grow. So, and already decent for this level, I think. So yeah, we're happy to have him in the rotation. And also, our Greek lad, Nikos Baksevanos, who has not long signed for us. Nothing overly spectacular, good jumping reach, but everything else is just sort of solid for our sort of level. Again, the wage wasn't too onerous. Again, he was free. And yeah, consistent player. I mean, leading 1-league player apparently, so we probably make the step up. Doesn't really like the big matches, but we've got options back there. So yeah, that is. Now, what have I got this filtered to? Wrong thing. That's what I've got that filtered to. That's the changes I've made. I think I've sort of bolstered the squad. We are sitting somewhere in the middle of the pack as far as the pre-season, whatever it's called. The word's gone out of my head. The season preview. There we are. As you can see, we're 11. I mean, I started this transfer window. We were 250 to 1. We are again. It's gone up. It's gone down. It's, you know, gone all over the place. Göztepe, as you can see, today's opponent's slightly higher than us. And now, I did say there were some things involving Göztepe, one of which was they put in a £2 million bid, which is his release clause, for Deli Bashiru, which was like, well, I mean, he's good for us, but £2 million is £2 million. But he then turned down the contract, which is kind of ironic because I have literally just lost out on Gino Barbieri here, as a centre-back, who I think is a little bit better than the Greek lad I've just shown you. But he lied. He lied to me. They forget I can find these things out. He came back saying that he thought, you know, it was an easy decision for him to make because he felt Göztepe's squad was a little bit stronger than ours. Well, yeah, the season preview says it is a little bit stronger than ours. Also, the fact that they were offering him about 4 times the wage might have come into it, mightn't it, Gino? Eh? I can't afford 1.1 million a year. I have no idea how they can. However, I think the money-grubbing little Argentinian sod has just been found out. So let's hope he makes a big mistake in today's game, shall we? Right. Oh yes, look at that. They are playing him as well. Right. Well, Raresh, your job will be to absolutely dominate him in the air. Right, I'm going to put the pressure on you because I think you are the weak link as far as composure is concerned. I've tried to do that now. I'll try and sort of identify the person with sort of poor composure in sort of like defence or midfield and try and target them with our press. I don't know if it's working. Find out, I suppose, won't we? Anyway, right. Now, this is not the starting lineup I envisaged going with. Delibashiro is in instead of Abajania because I think he's just playing better. And again, same up front. I was going to go Protajin and Taner Ozturk, but Protajin has been mediocre. Ozturk or Taner has been frankly awful. I don't know if he is helped. You can see here he's got a trait, comes deep to get ball, and as an advanced forward, I don't want him doing that, but it kind of overrides what I want him to do, and I think it's costing him. So what we are going to have is when he is on the pitch, he's going to play as a deep lying forward. He's not as good at it as he is as an advanced forward, but that trait is sort of ruining things a little bit. And I did try and ask the staff to sort of train it out of him, but they said, "Oh no, it's a really good thing for him because he's got good touch." I was like, well, unfortunately, it's buggering him up for the instructions I want him to obey. So it could explain. I mean, he's also inconsistent, but it could explain part of why we almost never get a decent performance out of him, because he's struggling with his natural urges, and we all know about a young man's natural urges. So yeah, he is struggling to do what we want him to because he wants to do something else, and apparently his legs automatically make him drop deep. What can you do? Right. Anyway, opening day of the season. Let's see if we can get off to a decent start this time, boys. I'm not sure you started the season very well last time. In fact, I know you really didn't. I mean, depending on how long you define start, certainly wasn't good. It had like half a point a game when I got here. That was quite a big vehicle that just went past there and actually shook my desk on the way past. Anyway. Right, yeah, so we are still playing the same way as we were last season. Oh, that's a lovely... Oh, come on! No! Oh, he got the ball! He got the ball! You scummy little ref. Was that Barbieri that he fouled? I do hope so. Right, well, I suppose we shove Mendy in there then. Right, well, it's just about the easiest position to, adjust the formation for. Oh, I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you've sent him off for that. He got the ball! It was a great tackle. It's not his fault there was a man in the way, is it? Right. Come on, Kieran. Get that in there. Oh, cleared off the line. It's another corner. Come on, boys. Yeah, we got a man sent off in the last season as well, didn't we? That's back-to-back games we've had a sending off in now. Ah, yes. I remember because he's actually suspended Bannier, I believe. That's why he's not in today's lineup. And Killarmer is. Oh, Rarish. Well, that's Protajin back in the lineup then for a game or two. Alionov. Oh. I sworn I asked you to cross more often. I don't know why you're shooting from there. Should have been trying to tuck that across for Mendy to get on the end of, but never mind. Right. I mean, we still seem to be playing all right, don't we? Let me just have a quick look. I mean, it won't be... yeah, let's see. I don't know why these are the wrong way round. It's very odd. Why would I want their formation on my screen? Yeah, Barbieri playing a 6.5. Good, excellent, lovely. Right, let's throw out a bit more encouragement. Oh, they've had one shot with that 0xg. I do love those shots that have literally, apparently, according to the game, no chance of going in. Right, actually, bear with me a moment. I've just suddenly seen as well, we're not looking at what we want to see there. There we go, right. Obviously, it's not really important at the moment. Too early to be keeping an eye on other people's scores. Okay. Well, so far, not so bad. I mean, what I might do, half-time, Mendy's not playing well, I might put Protajin on as the target sort of forward. Or I might not, because he's got sent off now as well, and I have literally no forward. What? What? What did we do to hurt you, ref? Did one of the players run over your dog in the car park? What? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything with that, can I? I mean, maybe I take Kieran off and put a forward on just so there's someone up there. I don't know. No, just run into the space, and I suppose what I'd probably need to do. Oh, hello, Dali Bashiru. Oh, how amazing would it be if he'd have scored then and given us a lead with 9 men? This is insane. Right, one thing I am going to do is take Cross more often off of these boys, because there really isn't that much point, is there? There is just no point in doing that. And honestly, I'm going to drop this down. Be more I think we won't counter press. Yeah, we're going to just do that. We're going to try and basically see this out now. Because, I mean, with 9 men and no forwards on the pitch. I don't think I've never had like my entire forward line. So I mean, I've very rarely played with 2 forwards in the first place. And to have both of them sent off is just... Yeah, you've done nothing wrong, boys. You've been unlucky. Let's try and calm Erdhuizen down. Go on, son. Right, well, apparently he's still nervous. I mean, if it all goes horribly wrong, then it'll be because we've got 9 men left on the pitch because the referee has just decided that he doesn't like us. And we're still playing an incredibly attacking sort of way. And, you know, pushing right up on them. But I just can't believe that that's happened. Oh, what can you do? You watch that little Barbieri sod score from a corner or something. That'll be it. Hey, Dogan, you're not going to beat him from there. From that angle. In this economy. Yeah, see, they're starting to get on top now. But then, to be honest, they should be. There's 11 of them, and there's 9 of us. Got away with that, really. Well, he looked offside. Swings in a deep cross. That's not swinging in a deep cross. It hit someone 2 yards away from him. How did he swing in a deep cross with that? Right. I do wonder if we should just maybe just drop that back a little bit. And maybe just drop off just a tad. I'm still going to get stuck in. But... and the longer we can hold out, the better. Throw out a bit of encouragement. I'm not expecting anything to happen going forwards at all. I mean, Kieran's fighting a lone battle. I mean, the fact that he's still playing a 6.8 is a blooming miracle. He's got no help. Hasn't got anyone to play it to in front of him when he gets it. Shooting like that all day, you'll be fine. Right, I mean, it's not helping really that Bujima is not playing all that well, is it? Erdhuizen is injured as well. Oh, my word. They have just absolutely done us, haven't they? Absolutely done us. I think you're left footed, so yeah. Right, well, back Sivanos, you're going to get your debut. And I've got this youngster, Soy Sal, that I've got great hopes for, so we're going to put him on as well. Get some fresh legs in there. See if we can cling on for the next half an hour, because there'll be plenty of time added on knowing this referee by the looks of things. Oh dear, what a pity, never mind, they've got an injury. work. Hold on to it for as long as you can physically manage, Dogan. Or Doyan, or whatever, however you pronounce the G with that funny thing over the top of it. Oh, God, no, there we go. Oh, mister, I was so badly hurt earlier, weren't we? We were so badly hurt when we were down there. We were writhing in agony like a wounded mongoose. All of a sudden, oh, there, yeah, fit and healthy now, aren't you, you little bloody cheat? I mean... Okay, Deli Bashiru is not playing all that brilliantly and is very tired. Right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push that forward and I'm going to bring Potajin on. Sorry, Kieran, you've done a good job up there. You've done your best. But I want to try and give us some sort of threat up front. And you know what? We're going to go back attacking. We may as well, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. Or a lira. I mean, the fact that we have not been completely outplayed. I mean, yeah, they've had the better of the second half. They've been playing 9 men for the entirety of it. They should have done. In fact, frankly, they should have done a lot better than this. If I was you, Göztepe, I'd be slightly worried about my chances. Given just how little you've really done against 9 men. I mean, yeah, we haven't offered any threat, but both of our forwards are off the pitch. So that's hardly surprising, is it? And actually, Potajin, oh, he's offside, unfortunately, but you see, even with 9 men, we've actually managed to offer a little something. A little bit of encouragement towards the end. Well, Hatayspor 0, referee 1, I think, today. I've got a real dislike of Göztepe all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, they didn't get the 2 men sent off, but they've got Barbieri, who has upset me, and that Tachier, who was just, you know, Richmond Tachi. What was all that writhing around in agony for? Well, I can't fault the boys' efforts, like those that stayed on the pitch, can I? I'm not going to tell them I don't like what I just saw. I don't like what I saw from a couple of people getting sent off, although not entirely sure that was 100% their fault. I'm proud of your efforts, boys. Now, you two lads, disappointed in you for getting sent off. Well, that could have gone better. Well, it was not the greatest start we've ever had to a season, but our fixture list has been relatively kind in the opening weeks. We haven't got any of the real sort of big names of Turkish football in the first couple of months. So hopefully, if we can keep 11 players on the pitch in future, we might be able to start and pick up some points and get ourselves up somewhere into mid-table. Excuse me. They're expecting a mid-table finish. Normally that means that's sort of like distinct from top half. So it normally means somewhere into like the upper half of the bottom half sort of thing. So I think we're capable of that. The one thing that worries me a little is that they require me to be competitive in Europa League. We're not in the Europa League, so I don't know how I'm going to fulfil that, and I really hope they don't sack me for not fulfilling it when we're not in it. I guess we'll find out. Right, well, we are going to get on. We may come back for this cup game, depending on who it's against. And that may well depend on this run of fixtures, because if we're going really badly and it's against a bad side, I may come back for it just to show you we can win a game. Fingers crossed. Yeah, other than that, but that'll give us a chance to get a sort of decent start to the season, and the transfer window will be finished. I'm not planning any more transfers, certainly not in, but obviously if someone comes in for someone, I mean, like Deli Bashir has got that release clause that could be triggered, he might want to go, and then maybe we'll do something off the back of that. But like I say, not planning on anything transfer wise, just hope to keep our players on the pitch in future. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.